4 years ago, I stepped away from YouTube. A lot has changed in data engineering since then. And one platform is changing everything. That's Microsoft Fabric. I'm back, and today I'm breaking down why companies are ditching their expensive, fragmented data stacks for Fabric in 2025. If you are building or managing data platforms, then this video is for you. Here is the problem we all have been dealing with. Power BI for visualization, Data Factory for pipelines, Databricks for data engineering, Snowflake for data warehousing, Fivetran for ingestion, and don't forget the data movement costs. This worked, but it created new problems. Too many tools to manage, too many integrations to maintain, too much complexity, and way too expensive. This fragmentation has been the norm for years, but it doesn't have to be anymore. Let me show you what this actually costs. Here is the typical mid-size company setup. Again, this is a rough estimate. Azure Data Factory, $3,000 a month. Databricks, $8,000 a month. Synapse Analytics, $5,000. Power BI Premium, another $5,000. And data movement between all these tools, $2,000 more. Total $23,000 per month. That's over $250,000 per year just on the data platform. And that doesn't include the team you need to manage all this complexity. So what is Microsoft Fabric? Think of it as an all-in-one unified data platform built on something called OneLake, a single data lake that every service shares. You get everything you need in one place. Data Factory for your ingestion and ETL, data engineering with full Spark notebooks, a data warehouse with T-SQL, data science capabilities with machine learning, real-time analytics for streaming data, and Power BI for visualization. All unified, all operating on the same data in OneLake. One security model, one governance layer, and one bill. No more moving data between tools, no more integration headaches. But Microsoft tried unified platforms before. Synapse was supposed to do this. So why is Fabric different and why now? First, it's the true unification. In Synapse, services were loosely connected. You still move data between them. Fabric uses OneLake as a foundation. Every service reads and writes to the same data lake tables. No data movement at all. Second, simplified pricing. Instead of paying separately for each service with complex consumption models, Fabric uses capacity units. You buy compute capacity and use it across any service. Way more predictable. Third, built for Lakehouse era. The modern pattern is Lakehouse, combining the flexibility of data lakes with the structure of warehouses. Fabric is designed for this from the ground up, not retrofitted like other platforms. Fourth, AI integration. Copilot is built into every part of Fabric. Generate DAX formulas, write PySpark code, build pipelines, all with AI assistance. This accelerates development dramatically. Let me explain OneLake, as this is the real game changer. The old way, you copy data from Databricks to Synapse to Power BI. Every time you move data, you are duplicating storage, paying for bandwidth, dealing with latency, and creating potential consistency issues. The Fabric way, all services read and write to the same Delta Lake tables in OneLake. Your data engineer writes to a table in Spark. Your analyst queries the same table in SQL. Your dashboard in Power BI visualizes the exact same data. No ETL between your own tools, no copies, no synchronization issues. Data stays in one place and every service has access. Now, is Fabric right for everyone? Let me be honest here. Fabric makes perfect sense if you're already in the Microsoft ecosystem with 365 and Azure, or you want predictable costs instead of surprising bills, or you're building new data platform from scratch, or your team is small to medium and doesn't want to manage complexity, or you're just tired of integrating multiple tools. Stick with your current best of breed setup if you're heavily invested in Databricks or Snowflake with complex workloads that would be expensive to migrate. You need the absolute best-in-class tool for every single function. Or you have a large team that can manage the complexity. You are on AWS or GCP and don't want to switch ecosystems. Or you have 10,000 plus legacy reports. For most mid-market companies though, Fabric is a smart choice. You get 80% of the functionality at 50% of the cost and complexity. Here is a real scenario from what I have seen. A company running 5 separate platforms costing $23,000 per month. They had 3 separate teams managing 3 separate platforms, consistent integration issues, data quality problems, and delays in getting insights. After migrating to Fabric with a single F64 capacity, it's $8,000 per month. Everything unified on OneLake, one team managing one platform, data movement costs eliminated completely. They cut costs by 65% and accelerated development because they are not dealing with integration headaches anymore. Their data engineers became more productive, their analytics got faster access to data, and IT wasn't constantly firefighting integration issues. So here is the bottom line. Microsoft Fabric isn't perfect. It's still maturing. Some features are still in preview. Sometimes you hit rough edges, but the direction is absolutely clear. Unified, simplified data platforms are the future. The fragmented modern data stack was a stepping stone and it's not a destination. For 80% of use cases, Fabric delivers what you actually need. Faster, cheaper, and with less operational overhead. If you are evaluating data platforms in 2025, Fabric must be on your shortlist. The question isn't whether unified platforms will win. It's whether you'll make the move now or wait until you're forced to later. So this is just what Fabric is, and I have other videos coming up next, but this may not be in the same order. So stay tuned, and if you like this content, you can subscribe to this channel. Thank you.